Hello, good morning and buenos dias, and we're back inside the Disneyland Resort, and I am so excited to share all the treasures we're gonna find today. Lots and lots of treasures, so stick around. If you do like the content that you're gonna watch, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn the bell notification on, and let's get the day started. And per usual, we're starting at the Fantasia shop. Oh, what treasures. Ooh. All right, let's not get distracted so easily. Ooh, just as expected. So we saw the Disney Vacation Club. Now we do have a bag. It looks like a crossover. Okay, let me see if I can open this without. Okay, so it's a crossbody bag. It does have like a regular gray strap, and it is going for $39.99. So cute. So it does have a little zipper in the back, a little area, like a little pouch in the front. And yeah, so if you're looking for that, again, you don't have to be a DVC member, but again, you can go ahead and purchase these if you want to. It does have the Disney Vacation Club little logo there, and it's a blue stone this time around. It's hard to capture it here. One of you did ask me about coloring books for Disney, and here you go. We do have quite a few. I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you. There's this one right here, and it's going for $7.99. Pretty cute. Won't go through them all because we do have a lot of merchandise to go through today. Another coloring book, $7.99. Here's a look at it. So and then there's a princess one, and $7.99. So again, I don't think I've seen these at the park. If I do, I'll try to highlight them, but I just noticed them right now. And they do have coloring pencils or crayons. They're like the ones that you kind of twist and they just like dispense more crayon. And they're going for $7.99. So yeah, if you happen to be at the park and wanting to, because I know one of you did ask me. So I'm gonna make sure I'll remind you again to, hey, yeah, anyways, they're here. All right, so we completed our merchandise hunting right now so far inside the Fantasia shop in the Disneyland Hotel. Again, it is one of the furthest point to shop, but it does hold treasures like those. I'm pretty sure slowly, because it is a DVC, and they do have DVC rooms here and at the Grand. I'm pretty confident that the Grand does have that same. The ears, they already had them, but the bag, I'm pretty confident that they do have the bag. But right now, I'll put this on pause because we have to go through security. Every time you exit to the hotels, there's always a security checkpoint. I don't think I've ever mentioned that. Same goes for the Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa. Whenever you want to go in there, you have to go in and out to security. Just an FYI. So let's get going, security, and then downtown Disney. We made it inside, and we're heading inside the D-Lander. Is this new? It's a cardigan, really long women's cardigan from our universe. Okay, so let's take a look. Price point, $84.99. It's got the 2 Mickey Mouse pocket right here at the bottom. Really cute. The buttons are just the regular buttons, and the pattern all throughout the same. That's cute. I'm also noticing this button down shirt too with an extra button. And this is going for $74.99. Little Mickey details right here. And the checker collar, if you notice, is one of those that's very wrinkly. If you stare at it, it'll just wrinkle even more. But pretty cute. And I do notice on the bowl they have the Mickey dispense the sanitizers. So, and let's look at Kendra Scott currently. Really cute. Oh, again, look at always at the bowls for little treasures. And again, Charm at the Park has a little stuff here, which is really cute. If you're ever looking for those. And still manifesting that one in pink. Okay, so we do have still the Stoney Clover and update. Like I mentioned last time, it seems like they don't have the Mickey Gold back charm. Call it back charm, I don't know, but they don't have it here. I'll see if they have it inside the park. And the sales for the Stoney Clover Disney 70th is still on sale, but if you have a local Disney outlet store, you might be able to score discounted on prior lines. Like, it's a small world. So yeah, so when it comes to the Dooney Burkes and the Harveys, here's the current collection. Oh, and they do bring, this is very like a nice lounge wear. It is very comfortable. I just don't know how I feel about this being a little snug on my sleeves. I feel like they will be too snug. And then the pants are very comfortable. Perfect for lounging. All right, we are done inside the D-Lander, and now I'm gonna head out all the way down to downtown Disney. We're gonna go to Star Traders because I think I can find something new for my Star Wars loving fan. And that first point of contact, I find them. They're right here. It's a new pen, R2-D2 pen. The head feels a little wobbly in my opinion. Let me double check that. Yep. And they're going for $14.99. So if you're into journaling, you know, you can always pair it up. Write your notes, write your dreams, and it's a dotted grid. Yeah. And they do have a different style of notebook or a journal, like that one. Yeah. All right, update on the Lego store. So we do have those beautiful displays that they have outside the Lego store. Last week we kind of, well, not last week, on Monday, we talked about it. Let's take a look at what's formulated in here. Sorry if the glare kind of bothers, but it's like the Avengers. Yeah, pretty cool. Spider-Man. Is that Black Panther? I can't tell. Oh no, Captain America. I think it is Captain America and Iron Man, Thor, and I forgot the other lady. Anyways, it's up. All right, and as far as that other one goes, it looks like it could possibly be like a castle. I am not too sure. So, and I wish I can get a better look, but the monorail is obviously closed still. It hasn't opened, so I can take a peek. And then also the monorail track kind of blocks it. But yeah, it looks like we have Avengers. So I kind of had a hint it would be Star Wars, but it was not Star Wars. It was more Avengers. And as far as this one, nothing on it. All right, I'm gonna take a quick peek at the pin traders and see if I find any of the new pins. I do see this one new, the parade. So we got Donald Duck and a sail car. Teachers Appreciation Day. And we still have those. Oh, and there's a Civil War for the Marvel pins. Yeah, those are the ones that are left right now that I can spot. These are also can be found at the World Disney. I see them, but since I haven't been to the World Disney yet, I can't tell you. But these are new here, and as far as price goes, $21.99, $22.99, and then we have $21.99. Enough of the pin exploration. I figure I will share some of the pins since it is something that has been requested around here. I have the electrical parade music going on here. We're gonna parade ourselves over to Disney Storyland Boutique, as you probably saw last week, or not, I keep saying last week. I feel like it's been a while since we have stayed in touch. But on last Monday, I was able to share with you the new sign that has populated or put up over at the store. But let's check out what brand new blind boxes are available. Let me take a moment to appreciate all the beautiful, you know, flowers that have been placed, all the daisies and lavenders. It's just so pretty. Good job, horticulture department. All right, enough of that. All right, we do have a new blind box. It's the trash characters. There's your options, and there's a secret one. Here's how they look like. So we got Minnie, Mickey, Donald. Is that Belle? And R2-D2? How fun. But they're here and they're going for $14.99, so that's new. All right, let's take a look at quickly at all the items, currently the blind boxes that are available. So if you're planning on coming anytime soon this week, make sure to take a look. This is new. Okay, so we do have from Pop Mart a new Mickey Remixed, and it's Pixar front. So it's Mickey, but with the Pixar character twist. So there is your options. Let's take a look. There is a blind or a secret one, a blind one. So that's the secret one. Who knows? Want to put your guesses? I can't tell. It has like something on the hand. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. But yeah, they're here for $19.99. For those who are still trying to look for the Aulani merch, they have restocked, you guys. So if you're able to run to downtown Disney, they're here. It's only at downtown Disney. It's not inside the park, and they seem to have most of the pins. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they do have 6 of them. All of them are here, and they do have all the characters. So if that's the plushies. So if something you're looking for, it's here inside the park. We already covered that. I'm just letting you know that it's restocked. right, so they do have Shelly and May here, and again, I forgot her name, Stella Lou. But they have them here, and they have the shoulder buddy as well. So if that's something you're interested, run, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sold out this week or weekend. And if you're looking for the sizes, let me just give you a quick glance at them. Small, medium, large, extra large, double XL, and 3XL. So just keep in mind when trying to get these. And next up is the Disney Home Store. Oh, I see something already on the window. All right, here's a quick glance at all the items available at the wall of cups and mugs and tumblers, steel tumblers here. All right, so we do have new Starbucks steel tumblers, and they do have toppers. So here's the Disneyland version one with a little monstrous. That's one, and the straws are over like very narrow, just in case you were thinking of swapping it. I'll put in the price, but that's the tag for it. And here's a look all around it. And whenever I show you the prices, because sometimes if the item is not available in the store that you're at, you can ask a cast member showing that barcode, and they might be able to find it a lot faster than the description, because sometimes it can be a little more trickier. This one is Disney's California Adventure. Let me turn around. Here is a barcode. But again, and here's the topper, is the fun wheel and monsters on that one. So yeah, these are here inside the home store. If it happens to be anywhere else, I'll go ahead and highlight them briefly. And don't forget the deal that if you purchase anything over 40, you get the canvas for $29.99. And you probably can get it personalized, so just keep that in mind. All right, we're on a hunt and succeeding with it. So we spotted inside the Disney Storyland Boutique 2 new blind boxes and a restock of a lot of the Aulani merchandise. And over at the home store, we found those new Starbucks steel, stainless steel tumblers, or travel mugs, or whatever you want to call them. But we're now going to head over to the World of Disney. No, let's go ahead and go to the Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa. And yes, I'll go through security just for you guys. So I'm at the Acorn Gifts and Goods, and the spot what's new here. All right, just as you walk in, you can spot the new Disney's Vacation Club ears and the crossbody bag. We still have quite a few of the items for the Food and Wine Festival that will be ending this 27th of April. Okay, so not a lot of treasures inside the Acorn Gifts and Goods. We did see that they do have something new, which is a crossbody bag. But other than that, let's go through security, because we have World of Disney next to tackle. All right, you know where I'm at, the World of Disney. All right, where do we start? All right, right off the bat, this came in, and I completely messed up. So this came in. Ooh, this is heavy. It is a very thick material, by the way. So it's from the movie Up. You want to be a certified explorer. It does have some details on the sleeve with the patches, and on the back, Go Wild Adventures, Brave the Outdoors. It has a patch right there, and yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and take a look. $79.99 for the price point on that. I'm at the pin sections, and I'm finding out this new one that wasn't over there, which is the Administrative Professional Day. Your admins. It's kind of like hard to take a look at this little thing. There you go. But there it is. If I find the price point, I'll go ahead and insert it on here. But that's new. In case you were looking for them. I love you. I know. Look at little Yoda with the little boba. Boba. How funny. All right, so we're going to continue on, because we can spend a lot of time here in the pin section. We don't need to do that. Not too much, because we have too much stuff to cover. Oh, and they do have the cups here for the Starbucks for the Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. And there's your price point, $54.99. So they have them here at the World of Disney. And for the friend that was asking me about the coloring books, World of Disney does have 2 of them. So if you were interested, they do have them here. Color pencils, they do have coloring pencils or coloring crayons right here too. And by the way, if you buy, there's a deal for them. If you buy 3, they become $8 each. For those are regularly $9.99. All right, so I'm giving you a quick glimpse of all the hats. I know someone asked me about the Goofy hat form, not the baseball cap one. They don't have it here at the World of Disney. I'll see if I can find it inside the park. Also, the Tiana ears are not here. So just FYI, so if you spot them somewhere else, make sure to snag and grab. So they brought in this new Zootopia kids size jersey in case you were looking for it. It is right here on a little display, and on the back it says Wildy Life. It doesn't have the year, so that's kind of weird because all these baseball jerseys tend to have the year, but this one just has that. And for the price point is $59.99. It looks like they restock a little bit of those cards from, I feel like this is new. I don't think I've seen this one with the little ruffle. I've seen the same style for the Princess Bear jersey for kids. So this is a kid's one, just in case it's new. It's $44.99. It's kind of like a funny looking iron-on. And then obviously you can see the details in there. It's a thick material, it's more like a sweater. I really like this one, it's really nice. And as far as anything in the back, there's nothing in the back. Lots of keys available still if you're looking for it. Still on sale, and lots of sales going on for the Disneyland 70th. So this is a new pullover hoodie, is it? Okay, so here's a look at it. Oh, this is an extra small one. It looks like a kid's, but it's not kids. It's actually extra small. So here's like a new hoodie with the little, some people call it kangaroo. They just have front pockets. It has a cute little detail here in the front with the little patch. It says established in 1955, Disneyland. A cute little detail there. And on the back, beautiful. Let me put this up here. Where dreams come true. Very nice. It has a mixture of that print and also the details of the stitching there. And that can be found here. Let's take a look at the price point. There you go, $69.99. These are flying off the shelf, but do ask a cast member if you're looking for a particular size, because right now they only have a large, and they seem to be very oversized. In my opinion, that large looks pretty oversized. Yeah, it's a large, so it's interesting. And that's the price point, $36.99. And here's the details. Again, it's part of that where dreams come true. A little detail on the colors, so that pink or peachy color. Oh, it does carry it on the back. So, oops, try that again. Oh, this is all, okay, maybe this way. All right, so there you go, the details. Nothing stitched on it, but I do have printed in pink. Certain to make it a little contrast, but yeah, that's the look in the back. I do feel like they're a little oversized, a little boxy, I don't know. And this is new, perfect to go with that. So it's like, oh, what color would I describe this? It's like it's looking light. That's a better color for it, right there. That's a true color. But this is a new baseball cap. There's your adjustable. It is a Disneyland Resort exclusive. Remember, anything that says Disneyland tends to be an exclusive to the resort, so it's kind of harder to find them on the shop online. Stop moving. Stop. There you go. Price point is $32.99. And yeah, it's here. Very pretty. So these 3 items are in. And yeah, it's here. Very pretty. So these 3 items are in. All right, we're gonna continue on our treasure hunting. Little Words Project got something new here. I spotted because it's red. The Devil Wears Prada. So there is a new collection. And by the way, I don't think I ever mentioned, these do come in sizes from, I think it's medium to large, extra large. So be mindful of that. The reason is, you know, some people don't have the wrist. See how this one's a little longer? I don't know if you guys can tell, but sometimes when you stock them too much, you need a little extra to bump up the size. But this one is new. Let me show you the price point. Oh, it's $30. There you go, $30. Sorry, it's upside down. And is there anything else? No, that's it. Here's a look at the create your own headbands. Well, nothing new. Everything is still the same, and the items that you see here are still, Minnie and Mickey Mouse are still available. Ooh, I told you guys before summer, we're gonna get, you know, 626 stuff, and here is one of them. It's a zip-up hoodie. Look at the details on this. Let me see if I can capture it even more. It's like a huge patch. It's Disneyland. That's the back. Let me show you the front. Oh, Stitch. He's about to rip off the stitching on that. Very cute. Oh, check out the details on the hardware for the zipper. How adorable. Sometimes when you put them in the dryer or washer, they tend to like bang themselves and it can start peeling off. Just FYI. And then as far as the price point, it is $59.99. Ooh, we got Stitch and Angel merchandise here. Look at that. See, I told you we were gonna get a lot of stuff. Let's start with this one. Well, it's all tangled. Let's go this one. Story of my life. It is $35. It is a little wallet, car holder. It is Loungefly. It goes perfect with the beautiful backpack that we see here. Now this beautiful backpack is $80. I'll show you the price tag in a minute. Here you go. $80. So it is nothing, you know, no details, just it's a print on the faux leather, whatever you want to call it. And then let me take it out. Here's a look at the back. Again, nothing too special. And inside, I don't know if you guys can see that in the inside, the print, it's kind of hard. So Stitch and Angel, pretty much the same patterns that you see in the front will be in the back, inside. But yeah, that is here. And moving along, we do have an adult shirt, very, I would say three-dimensional because it has the little details here, little stitching here, a cute little bow, and Disneyland detail at the bottom. Again, this is exclusive to the Park Resort, $36.99. Very pretty. Anything in the back? Nothing in the back. But this is beautiful color. It's very soft material. How adorable. I think the days of the Mickey ears bag charms or keychains are gone because I don't see them restocked hardly anywhere. Here's a look at all the ears. And another sequins wall. And by the way, thank you to one of you guys, one of the viewers, for kind of highlighting the whole, you know, the little drama that someone was trying to create online about King Triton and Ariel, because you were pointing out, hey, maybe it's a dad and, you know, daughter kind of wearing the outfit. So that's a great concept. I never thought of that. I thought that was brilliant. All right, here's a look at all the shirts, the Spirit jerseys and zip-up hoodies, pullover sweaters. Oh, I spot something new. Check it out. A new pullover sweater. It is from Grogu, Star Wars. I always find it so funny, the color combination. $64.99, sorry for the glare. But yeah, it's a new one, Star Wars. If that's something you're interested. I feel like kind of, I don't know if they're running a little big. This is extra small, can be. Yeah, see, this is extra small. It's ginormous. So just be mindful of the sizing of this because they tend to be a little oversized. I'm sure if the camera will capture this, but word to the wise, if you're coming from the Mickey and Friends parking lot, tram, downtown Disney route, try to avoid the first few ones and kind of walk a little extra, and you'll find that the turnstiles, the automatic ones, aren't so bad. This is considered harbor side, so yeah, just kind of walk a little more and yeah. All right, let's go in and feel the magic. I hope you're enjoying your day window shopping with me because I haven't purchased anything today yet. We made it inside.
Well, I just got back to
Aww, always makes me happy. Okay, I am doing right-hand side, although I don't need to be on the right-hand side, but let's do the right-hand side today. It's gonna be very sunny. I haven't taken a look at the weather forecast for this whole entire weekend. Ooh, this weekend there's potential rain, you guys. I would say a little over 50% rain. So if you're coming this weekend, just be prepared, mentally prepare, just in case. And I always consider being at the park a complete privilege, and it's a complete honor if you guys don't mind me sharing all the content here. So I appreciate you guys, I really do. So we do have the horse just arriving. I have tempted to take it, but I need to go to the shops first. By the way, let's go over to the Mad Hatter because I want to see if they have those Tiana ears. It's funny, I had my friends from Alaska visit and we didn't top a quarter of all the fun, and we didn't even go to Lincoln's and Walt's animatronic thing. I feel bad. If you haven't seen that vlog, I'll include an iCard above of their vlog. I was hanging out with them. So yeah, it was fun. So a quick look. They do not have the hat for Goofy. They do have this one here. And then here's a look at all the available. I don't see the Tiana ears. And Goofy's just barely coming out. Oh, look, see, you're never too old to enjoy Disneyland. Oh, let's push wave hi to Goofy. Oh, he's getting bombarded. All right, we gotta keep going. Everyone gets excited for the characters. All right, we're gonna hop over to the Emporium and check out what we can spot. Lots of sales still going on. lots of sales for the Disneyland 70th mark. So if you're still planning to visit the Disneyland park for the 70th, know that you're gonna hit the jackpot with all the sales. I'm not sure if everybody is jumping and, you know, shopping, but you know, they're stacking up with discounts. So if you have a Visa card or Magic Key, I was gonna say Mickey, a Mickey Key, a Magic Key. Again, this is new. The Starbucks tumblers are here. I'm not sure if they'll have Disney's California Adventure, but they do have the Disneyland one. So if you're looking for that, it's here inside the Emporium. Ooh, the jewelry section. Okay, so they do have the Devil Wears Prada, both of them here. They only have at World of Disney this one right here. But this one said that's all. $30 for it. Again, this is inside the World of Disney. Let me see if I find the sizing. Let's see. Okay, see how this one says medium to large? And then, I would say always measure because you just never know. Some of them have them, some of them don't. But some of them, you know, if you don't like it, again, I have this one right here. Oh. It's a little, it looks bigger. It just sticks out a little more. That's because it's a little bigger than the rest. But yeah, those two are new here. Okay, so the Stoney Clover, the bag charm, is not sold out here inside the park. So be mindful to ask a cast member if you happen to be a D-lander and you're looking for it, because you just never know if they have it in stock somewhere else or they can bring it in at a set time. I don't know. But here's the girl crew. I love their stuff. All right, she seems a little bit sassy there, but let's go to Disney clothes here. Here's a little quick glance. Everything is kind of the same. They do have that new one here. And they have that's new here. And they have this just all new here. So they have it inside. Oh, that's new. Kids backpack, but again, I always say this, adults can wear it too. All right, I'm short. Remember how we got the boba? Oh, hang on. There you go. That's better. $34.99 for it. And now we got this one. So like Mickey and Friends, very colorful with those primary colors. There's the back. And based on the tag, it does say here, tech sleeves. So if I open it inside, it does have like a little bit extra padding inside, a few compartments. Again, and their Velcro hold on the mesh part. But yeah, that's a look at it. I don't know if I ever show this one right here. It's like a little acid wash, bleached out kind of distressed look with the Disneyland printed. It's printed, just so you can see the details. Very nice and breathable. But again, it does have that collar on the area, $36.99. So the details on the collar right there. But yeah, that's here. And they do have also, and the ones that were at World Disney, they're brown, where dreams come true. And they also have the hoodie. So they have them both here if you're looking for it. You know how there was like limited sizing over at the World of Disney? Well, if you happen to be having a park ticket, or ask a cast member of the World of Disney and see if they can find you a little different of a size. Here's a look at all the tumblers, travel mugs, and mugs. They have here closed the, what do you call this? And I blanked out. I'll pop it in here. Silhouette. I didn't have to pop it in. But the Silhouette is closed right here today. But they've been doing a lot of the queue inside the store, which kind of limits the space. But they also have it at Disneyana. So the location at Disneyana was packed today. So that's why I didn't stop over at the Disneyana store today to show you if there was any new dolls that have arrived, if you're a doll collector. Here's a few items that are still on the 70th anniversary sale. Quick look at them. And they do have the tumbler, only the Disneyland. They don't have DCA. This is California Adventure, probably is inside the park. But if you want to find them, you know there's those two areas at Downtown Disney where you can spot the Disney's California Adventure and Disneyland. Oh, when it comes to the mugs, I love that they have plenty of the color changing ones. Oh, look at that. He's working hard. All right, let's keep going. I do want to show you this doll. They do have Belle for $129.99. It's Belle.
Okay.
Very pretty. I think this was here before over at Disneyana. And because I ran into this pin here's what's new per design. Just giving you a quick glance at all the pins that they have available here at this carts outside the, what is it, holiday shop? Sorry if I blank out. I've been to the park too much, but it's not like I need to be like a perfectionist. Not gonna lie, the park does look stunning. Not too crowded right now. It's Friday. I'm gonna say that again. Today is Friday. Don't know what day of the week it is. What day of the week it is, Maria? Friday, April 24th. Yeah. Look at that. It's so pretty. All right, let's continue on and see if I can find something new. Well. Here at Adventureland, we finally have the opening of Jungle Cruise. So if you happen to be visiting the Disneyland Resort, you're gonna be, having the Jungle Cruise open. So to all of my Jungle Cruise seeking adventures and dad jokes and all the funny, it's just always funny. It's open, finally. I'm at the bazaar, which is right across from the Jungle Cruise, and just know that you can find a lot of the new Stitch and Angel merchandise here at the store. So if you don't happen to find whatever you're looking for at the World Disney throughout downtown and you're still looking for it, just know that if you have a park ticket, you can probably find it here. So right now, Jungle Cruise is 30 minutes. It's not that bad for reopening day. Bubbles, I feel about, okay, we're gonna keep going. I think I haven't gone on the Adventureland treehouse. And I know a lot of you aren't able to. So let's go ahead and quickly just go through it. I'll do the step for you guys. Oh, the water function is not working. Jane, you're always judging us. I know. All right, let's the steps count start. Well, does anyone remember when this used to be Tarzan treehouse? I was able to remember when it was a Robinson and then Tarzan and now back to this. First room we encounter is Mother's room. As you can probably tell, the views are fantastic from up here. You can see a little bit of the Galaxy's Edge and also Thunder Mountain, but the views are fantastic up here. All right, let's go to the next room. So the tree is basically broken down into rooms. So we just saw Mother's room, and now we're in Daughter's room. My favorite because I love astronomy, not astrology, astronomy. We're at the highest point. You can still hear Mother's room music coming through. And this is the twins. So the twins have like little creatures, like you would assume boys will have creatures, animals. And if you stand long enough, you can feel the tree moving and swaying a little bit. And now is a descent. And I'll meet you at the bottom. All right, so we made it out of the tree. We did a lot of steps. Now we're just gonna continue on and head out for more fun. Treasure hunting. I am in Bayou Country and over at the Lewis Critter Club, which is technically the Tiana, where you can find Tiana merchandise. Let's go in and see if I find any Tiana merch. Oh, it's all Winnie the Pooh, you guys. This is all you can find for Tiana. So one of you special friends is asking me to share. What do they have for Tiana? This is it. Nothing new has dropped. And yeah. Yeah, they have these, but the ears are sold out park-wise, at least at Disneyland Park. It just seems like as I'm looking and looking, I can't find any. So yeah, if you were to ask, this is the only section for all the Tiana stuff. Forgot to check if the World Disney had the Disneyland dog t-shirt, but they still have it here at the Mercantile, Pioneer Mercantile, if you were looking for it. You can see from a distance over there Rapunzel and Flint. Aww. All right, I have to keep going. I'm gonna go over to the Mad Hatter and see if I find any ears there. Oh, baby duckies have grown. You guys see it? Oh, deep. Whoa, that was a good swim. How cute. They're growing so fast. All right, so I'm gonna head over to the Mad Hatter and see if I find any of the cats. Oh, look at them, they were grown up. Who's outside of Peter Pan? Of course, Hook. But we're in Fantasyland, if you're not familiar. And we're at Disneyland, California. Seems like we're heading the same place. Because that's where I'm heading, where the Hook is walking towards too. I don't want to walk behind him. I'll walk behind him. There's Hook. He's tall. You guys, he's so tall. Again, we're just heading to the same spot. I love it when the characters are just roaming around, meandering. All right, we have finally arrived to our spot, the Mad Hatter. It's a little cramped in here, so we'll see how much I can show you. Karen, look at all the ears available. So unfortunate. And again, they do have this hat. They don't have the goofy baseball cap style. Here's the baseball caps that they do have, but no Tiana and not that goofy one. Sadness. Hi. Did it just arrive? Or?
Yeah, we got them this morning.
Oh, this one? Oh, $44.99. Okay.
Have discounts they do apply.
Magic. Okay, cool. Thank you. My jam is playing literally right now. They go wee woo. I don't know. I love chatting with cast members and sending them their cast compliment, which I already did. I did 2 of them. Woo woo. Anyways, they're super lovely, and we got the new pins for Bluey. So if you were looking, those dropped today. So if you happen to be looking for Bluey pins, aside from what was sold and sold out prior, they sold out quick because pin collectors love it. But that one dropped today only at that location. So if you're looking for that set, there's your price point. Let me see. I don't think it's at the Fantasy Ferry. I'll take a look right now. So I don't see them here. I do see the lanyards. They do have the lanyards here. And by the way, if you're looking for these, they have them at Target. Here's the price, and I'm gonna do a comparison on the side of how much it costs at Target. So if you have a Target nearby and you want to save money, just saying, I'm always about being conscious about things. Also, by the way, they have the straw clip here for $8.50. Look how cute, and the door opens. Very cute. So that's new here for the Disneyland 70th.
Oh, it's a rodeo that I would marry. The one that is married that we love.
Alright, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in and finding all those fun treasures. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn the bell notification on, and I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to watch this one to stay up to date with all the newest merchandise. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!